Ed and Lorraine Warren were paranormal investigators. Ed Warren was a professed demonologist. Lorraine Warren was a clairvoyant and a light trance medium. Ed and Lorraine Warren were both born in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Ed was born in 1926 and Lorraine was born in 1927. Some of their most famous cases include the Amityville haunting and also the Parent Family, the Conjuring House haunting. Some famous movies made from their investigations include The Conjuring, and also The Amityville Horror is another movie based off of Ed and Lorraine Warren's investigations. In this video, you will see some of the famous artifacts that Ed and Lorraine Warren have collected over the years from their investigations. Some of them, including the real Annabelle doll, and also the Shadow doll and the Conjuring mirror. I want to give a special thank you to Tony Sparrow for holding this event and having these items out so people can see them. We're in Gettysburg at the Warren Occult Paracon inside the Warren Occult Museum. Start here. Tulpa Mass. I do need to add that this is a re-uploaded video from 2024 in October. This video is also being re-uploaded because of a copyright. There was some music playing in the background, so I will be talking through a lot of this and having the background of the actual video silent. Here are some remnants left over from Flight 401. This is the New England witch doll. It was made to curse people. This is the vampire coffin. A young man actually used to sleep in this coffin thinking he was a vampire. The story is absolutely nuts. This is another crazy story. These are the pearls of death. This lady actually was being strangled by this necklace of pearls here. People had to help her, save her. Here is a voodoo doll. I don't even gotta explain this one. It'll curse you. And the shrunken head. This is a weird one. These were made by village people and used actual human hair from their enemies. These African dolls here were actually used for good luck. Something a little different in the collection here. The World War II shoe and skeleton foot was found in the 1960s near the town of Nancy, France. It is said to have a bunch of strong energy around this shoe and skeleton foot, that you would hear tapping on the glass every now and then. That's one of the claims of this artifact here. Here is the skull with horns. A lot of these items that Ed and Lorraine Warren accumulated over time were used for black magic purposes, rituals, not so good things, sometimes satanic things such as this ritual skull here. The Estes method. This is probably my favorite form of paranormal investigating. It is where you get in a room with a group of people. Somebody will plug in headphones to a spirit box. You'll run that spirit box with the headphones on while the other people in the group ask questions. As you're hearing the spirit box, you will shout out any words that come through that spirit box in hopes that it will match up with the questions being asked. Here's one of the more familiar pieces that Ed and Lorraine have. It's called the Shadow Doll. A lot of people have seen this one. So believe it or not, there are still cases that happen more recently that Nesper helps out with, such as this one, the Devil's Sword. The owner purchased the sword and started getting demonic activity. He had contacted Nesper and they had come out and assisted him. But they had taken this sword. This is the Devil's Sword. The Wicked Witch of Monroe, Hannah Cranach. I hope I'm saying that correctly. This dress was used in some sort of witchcraft that was done. Not sure what's the deal about that mask, but maybe it's just for show, or maybe the person actually wore the mask as well. The Lady in White was seen for years at the Union Cemetery in Connecticut. The toy dinosaur from Brookfield, Connecticut. The Devil Made Me Do It case. I know a lot of you are going to recognize this one. This is the real toy dinosaur that supposedly came to life somehow during the Devil Made Me Do It case. The Satanic Idol. This one was found actually in Sandy Hook, Connecticut by a hunter. It was a handmade statue used by a high-ranking satanic priest to perform rituals. So this was probably my favorite part of the whole thing. It was old photos of Ed and Lorraine Warren, and they even had some of their old equipment that had been used in investigations here, some of the clothes that they had worn. It was just so fascinating to see this stuff in person. This is the actual keychain that Greg Lutz handed Ed Warren during the Amityville horror investigation. So if you don't know, Ed Warren was a very talented painter. This is actually some of his paintings that he had done over the past years. Since making this video, we have actually lost Dan Riveria. I hope I'm saying his last name correctly. Rest in peace, Dan. So I wanted to save Annabelle for last. If you don't want to watch this, I wouldn't watch past this part. I know some people don't like watching Annabelle over the TV even. I don't know. But I'm just warning you now, the screen's going to go black for a few seconds and then it's going to come up on the Annabelle here. But first, the movie Annabelle and Annabelle's chair. This doll was the movie prop that was used in the movies Annabelle all through the series. And finally, we make it to Annabelle. This is the real Annabelle doll that is from the Warren Occult Museum. They bring it out on tours. You could pay to go see it and see all their other artifacts that they own. This was pretty cool to see. And that was the Warren Seekers of the Supernatural Paracon. Again, this was from last year, October 2024. I hope you guys enjoy this.